I'm Vyrl Keeter, and I'm one of the culture keepers of the Cherokee Nation and that of the Flint Knapping art. I just grew up in the Arrowhead age. I'm quite sure that we had a Native American village on our property because of the numbers of artifacts that were there. And I began to quiz grandfather how this was done, and I just became interested in who made them, how they were made, what kind of material were they made from, and what they were used for. I used another rock. That's what my granddad told me they used, to call it a hammerstone. And I started using that, and I could make something that was similar to an arrow point, but I still had not mastered anything. It wasn't good enough, and I heard of things that called knap-ins, and I'd go to those, and I began to get the skills there. And then I decided that there was not suitable materials, so I began to travel. That's where I moved into Oregon and Texas and Missouri and those states, and just began to perfect what I was doing. Now, specifically, I learned the different types of material that you might find in Oklahoma. We call it Flint. It is actually chert, but we call it Flint, and it's virtually the same. In Oklahoma, we do have good flints and working material, and it was my objective to gather this material together and bring it back and have it available. One, I named it myself. This material is found in the Cherokee Wildlife Management Area in Cherokee County, and I decided it needed to be named Cherokee Boone. So it's very popular now. The thinner you get it, the better you have done. That's one of the marks of the grade of a flint knapper, is how thin a flint knapper can make a piece and still have it to where it could be usable. Later on, as I got older, began then to understand what culture meant, what your relatives meant, what your people were, and where they came from. I wanted to continue developing that. I became a history major in college, and that added to my interest in the Cherokee Nation and the Cherokee people. The Cherokee Nation bestowed upon me what I consider to be the greatest honor that a Cherokee could receive, that of a national treasure. And I do treasure that honor that was given to me, and I feel a responsibility of passing those things down to younger people, to other people, and let it move into the history that others can learn from later on. I have groups come to my home, and we set up and do flint knapping here and give classes and that sort of thing, and that's the way I feel like we can pass on the cultures of the Cherokee people and preserve these things that otherwise we've lost. As a professional teacher, spending all my life as an instructor or educator, I do have some skills in doing that, and I've been very successful in education, so I was successful enough to keep jobs until I decided to retire. So I suppose that's good, but now I can use whatever time I have left in this life to passing, and that's my primary interest in life now. And so I personally intend to do all that I can do to keep this going.